Noah, I'm coming. Hold on.
What?
I gotta help Noah. You have to take your chance. It's your choice.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. You are weak. Just look like the rest of the Space Rangers. And that means you will join the young friends for your life. Now you shall face what evil mavericks I always become. And that means I, evil robot, will terminate you, destroy your life. What?
Get away from my best friend. I'll use my mega power. I had to take my chance like sacrifice.
Oh, you will destroy yourself with your destiny between us and this entire planet. You're a fool. You're a fool. A fool who will sacrifice your dear friend.
Maybe they're right. I did want to take them my entire life. Unlike evils like you are, you don't care about other humans, you don't care about other robots or feelings and never met. All you want to destroy everything, the entire world, everything you ever do. Well, guess what? I watched my teams here had to take my chance and they were with me a long time ago. They gave me a chance for who I am, and that's why I feel who I am. And that means, evil robot, this means you must be destroyer of this entire planet. And that means, you know what I'm about to do? It's time to sacrifice to my dear friends and they have a chance in my life. And the second part, I'm gonna take you with me for good.
Axel! Don't do it!
Yes, they may be my friends like all this day. But guess what? You're just an evil robot. You want to conquer human mankind. And that's not fair. Well, guess what? You're just working your dear queen name as slur. So she's your emperor and your glorious empire. Well, guess what? She ought to control this digital world. Not anymore. Well, guess what? Today I sacrifice my dear friends. If those two they use to combine to believe themselves in their powers, so can I. Because all of us, we never give up, we never surrender. We had something in their hearts that we love. Yesterday I remember them, they were younger like us. We were teenagers like all this time trying to stop Slurp her evil plan. Including his own commander Cooler. He got a servant with a lickman. I was proud of myself I become a true leader like all this time. But that means it changed everything. Changed everything you had to do. Well, you see here, Time Space Rangers always become heroes of who we are. And that's why we always become heroes like on this day. They try their heart, they try their best, everything they could do. We have my dad's spaceship at the time. It's called the Digital Spaceship. And Noah became a Red Ranger leader. Ron, he became a Black Ranger backup. And Roxanne, she's become a Yellow Ranger
I know him at this time.
to strike.
So
And
now
the
what?
Cootie, Ruby, she became a
Well,
Pink Ranger.
you could say it.
And I was become the Blue Ranger back then.
So you could say multiple time.
That's why they have their
Yes, I'm
dreams
glad,
come
but
true.
wait, what? You want me
The
to
other
say
Power
multiple time?
Rangers, they were
Yeah.
facing all forces of evil. Lord said, including Freya and the second about the evil robots.
The only way
And only the true evildoers they will conquer humanity that had the
If
destiny.
Rachel's near Red Leos every
Just look
time,
like
it's
for
you.
Queen and Fortnite.
Wait,
That was a
me?
long time
I'm
ago.
gonna be a Red
And
Ranger,
the
Leo?
second part,
That's what I have
not
to
including
become
the
a hero?
virus snake, he has never had
So I
a
can
chest,
just
got no digital, well,
team
he
it
don't
with
fear his new armies.
all
But
of
he
you?
was history, all of them. All of them got history like all this time. And yesterday, Noah become a time space ranger with Leah, Red Ranger.
Morphin' time!
That's why always a Red Ranger to become a Leah, they could say Morphin' time. It was their lives that they had to do, but it's their destiny. It's their destiny who they are that they have to do. When you see here, they have their dreams are complete. Noah become a Super Saiyan Goku, and Ron, he became a Kurobawa, and he could use the spirit sight, including Noah. He became Goku, and he was Saiyan, become a Saiyan, and wonderful. And everything never met. Only the Saiyans will be using for good, not for using for evil. And that means, as he grows strongest, he will become more powerful every time. And that's why it wasn't the strength for him. It was the morphing wash of him of the powers what he become. Son Goku and including Kakarot. But his name is Son Goku now, from planet Earth. Noah become a true fighter every time. And Ron, he was arguing about Noah, he got nothing. He was got no people him in time. But it wasn't his fault. And suddenly, Noah used to grow his own technique. He could float his own power, and he could float everything he has to do. He always said he don't know what happened. He don't know what happened, everything he had to do. But that means he has to do everything he never met. But he didn't know anything about it. But he didn't know anything. But that means Ram uses spirit sight. Just look like Kurobara, Yu Yu Hakusho. And Noah became a Super Saiyan, and not yet. Only the Kaioken. All the techniques he has used. He became a Saiyan on Dragon Ball Z. That's why who he is to become the Red Ranger Leah. That's why being Leah, that's who he is. And the second ball, Ronnie also got freaked out. He feel his head and everything has to do, but that means his powers is complete. He summoned his new power called the power and nose of the dark. The powers of the electro and thunder. It's called the Spirit Sight. The Grim Reaper Spirit Sight that has the power with good or evil. And because Ron has the power of the sight, only become good to bring people back to life with soul, to change good, not for evil. But he don't care about other evil stuff. He wants to become a hero with his entire life. Not some kind of bad guy what he become. He needs to do the right thing a long time ago. Be a hero that was his own destiny. His own destiny, he wants to be Saiyan, become the time space ranger. Because he is the Black Ranger. That's why every time he became a Black Ranger his entire life. From now on, he controlled his own sight. Control your own sight he was using his new power. It's his power become what he become. Everything has to do with his own strength and all his power. Super speed, including old techniques. He can use his own electro on his shoulder. It's attack, just as that Kuroba was his technique. From now on, he must contrive this power to concentrate. He concentrates his own destiny, but his own destiny complete. His powers is incredible, but that means it's not his power. It's the strongest belongs to Kuroba and Yusuke Yumeshi. Because both of them spirit powers that give him the strength he has a long time ago. And that's why who he is to become more powerful. Because Ram uses the spirit side for his own destiny. And that's why who he is become a Time Space Ranger. He was sighted like all his life. His life is complete. And that means his own weapon, everything has to do. His own power and his own sight. His ciphers may be powerful, everything has to do. What you see here, his own powers is incredible who he is. The Time Space Ranger gave him a chance at who he is. Because he was the Black Ranger. And who he is. And that's why he was citing himself with everything he has to do. And that's why every time he has to use his own spirit sight, he became more powerful like the others. Because he's strongest like Yusuke Yumeshi and Kuroba. And the second ball, don't forget Roxanne. Two of them, I know who they are. Because Roxanne became a saint, and she is the Thunderbird. And Ruby, she became a Sailor Ruby, just like Sailor Moon. And she is a Sailor Scout. Because both of them were like each other, they were arguing about everything about those two. Everything they always had to do, they look good, everything had to like. Because Roxanne, he could use her thunder attack her Cosmo. And Ruby, she could use her to attack their summon, her thunder attack. They both have electros that have to do, but they have powers everything have to do a long time ago. Now for these two, for these three. Because it's her destiny that become the Time Space Ranger at any time. Because Roxanne become Yellow Ranger, Time Space Ranger, Lightning Bird, and Pink Ranger, Time Space Ranger, Pink Ranger is Sailor Ruby. And that's why they always pride themselves who they are. And that's why they know who they are a long time ago. It's their dream of who they are they have to do. And because they were side with my friend Noah. And that means everything and never changed everything they had to do. Because we always become a Pink Rangers. Like all the Pink Rangers, they always become heroes. And Roxanne became a Yellow Ranger with all the Yellow Rangers that have strength. And the second of all, I'm the one to become the Blue Ranger to give them all a chance that they have the destiny. They have their own destiny they have to do. But I always become a backup. A backup I have to choose my dear friends become a Time Space Ranger and their destiny. The other Rangers, they have to try their own destiny they have to do. But they did. But they did everything they had to do. They tried their own best they have to do their entire life. It's our destiny has become. Because It was our destiny we become a Time Space Rangers this time. That's who we are, but our destiny. Time Space Rangers always become heroes of who we are. And heroes, we never give up. Never surrender, never will. Because we were facing slurred evil guards and living pure evil. And because they were too weak. And that means we're fighting the evil Maverick virus. And they were tough, but not tough at this time. The others got all their strength. Noah become Goku, and his name is Son Leo. And Ron became a spirit fighter named as Block 8. And Ruby, she became a most powerful with Sailor Scout. And she became Sailor Moon, Sailor Ruby, and Roxanne. She became the Saint, and that means she became her name as Life being birth. Her strength with thunder, in her strength, Kachuto and Punch. In the second ball, I became a Maverick Hunter. I fight all I had to do. In the second ball, my dear friends, they was using all the tactics. They had their own destiny. They saw everything they had to do. We may be defeated those Maverick fighters you had to do. Well, you see here, all of us were warming up and we had to train harder. We use all the attacks we had to do. We were warming up every time. We never give up on our destiny, who we are. The Time Space Rangers, we never give up, never surrender, and that means we have a fighting spirits. Wind, love, and spirits, and only with the guardians. And summon the power name is Nova Prime, a transformer, and that's why he became a true powerful person when he become like an Autobot transformer. And that means he is Autobot like all this time. He was with Cyber a long time ago, every time. Nova Prime, he was inside with us like all this time. And this time, he faced evil Mavericks with gigantic powers they had to do by using all techniques that they had. And that's why we gave him a power, everything we had to do. All of us, we give him power when he become. And he more powerful. He gets new powers with his own destiny. It's all destiny we have to do. We became a Time Space Rangers. We saved the world. We save other peoples. But now I see evil wants to go and conquer planet Earth. And I have to say, that I have to sacrifice my dear friends that I have to do. Even with my entire life and my heart and my spirit and my guardians, including I win. And the second part, never surrender. Now the Magnet Hunters will teach you a lesson a long time ago. My dear father's name is Axel. And I'm his own son, reborn his own destiny. The one I have worthy of this morphin watch, and he gave it to me, he'll sacrifice his own destiny to become the Maverick Hunters. Well, guess what? evil robot. I am a Maverick Hunter, and I chose to become a hero. It's my destiny, and my life, and my soul, including my destiny.
Destiny. Never surrender. Heart. Spirit. Fight. Daughters. Win. This is why I choose again my destiny is true. So this is why I choose to be. I'm the chosen one to become the Gold Ranger. Our dear father, Axel, sacrifices his destiny. And that means Axel was fighting my ancestors a long time ago. I was with Axel all this time, but appearing the Mavericks will return home at this time. But I would feel Axel pain. He was very angry. He hates all Mavericks, so little thing I have to do. From now on, I was become a magnetic around all this time. And you see here, everything I never met, I met my brother, Axel, including the timespace rangers. Because if these friends are going to consider the technique of their lives, everything they have to do, the entire life that they have to do, it's always they have to find spirit, including the true love, including daughters, to win and never give up. Don't lose. Don't give up. Try to win through your spirit. Bring your spirit. Bring your guardians to save. All the time, Space Rangers will always need a new golden age of entire life. And because Adam became tired of his own destiny, the time Space Rangers they have their own destiny they have to do. But I understand now. My life with everything I understand now. This time I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. I can't do it. Because I know someone. And I am the time golden ranger. And I must do it.